I've had kids come up to me and tell me that I've actually changed their lives. I felt like we were being treated like children. I'm a grown man. Why is this the attitude? People are trying to look out for our safety, like we don't know how to keep ourselves safe. It's incredibly frustrating because I'm doing nothing but trying to do good by my world. What's up guys, it's Liam. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Parkour Journeys. I'm glad you're here. I hope you've been enjoying everything so far. And I hope we've been keeping you entertained in this less than enjoyable lockdown period that we're all going through. So we've got a really exciting episode for you today guys. We are going to be playing Ground Zero around the house. The floor is lava, meaning we're going to try and get from my room, the top floor, all the way down the stairs, through the corridor, out the front door, over the balcony, through the alleyway and up the front of the house and back through my window, all without touching the floor. So that's the game we got for today guys. But before we crack into the episode, I'd like to pick up a little bit where we left off last week, which is we've had a little bit of a conversation with the police, we've had a bit of a disagreement, and I wanted to keep you guys informed of what's going on there. If you didn't see last week's episode, I'll leave a link down in the description so you can see. Basically, we were training and a policeman came up to us and told us we had to go home, told us we'd receive a fine if we didn't go home because our form of exercise wasn't what they were happy with us doing during lockdown. So if you go watch that episode, then this episode is going to make a lot more sense. I had a few comments asking what the situation was. I've sent an email to a few back and forth emails to the actual police station here in Salisbury to try and get a conversation going about what we're doing. And so I just thought I'd keep you up to date and read out those emails to you now so you had a good idea of what was going on with us and with our community at the moment. I've just finished recording this video, and with all of the emails back and forth being read out, it's actually taken up a lot of video time. So what I've decided to do in this video is just to have the final email read out and my thoughts and feelings on the entire subject to be said straight after that. If you want to go and see the full reading of all of the emails that we've had back and forth with the police, I believe there's only 4, but it takes me a while to read them all out. Then I've linked a video unlisted below and you can go see that at parkourjourneys.com. But for now, if you want to just watch this video, then that would be great. So I'll just read you the final reply that I've got from the police. Liam, in reply to your question, my advice remains the same with regards to stay at home, protect the NHS and save lives. I have viewed your YouTube in relation to the interaction with the officer and have to agree with him. The location where he spoke to you was in fact private property, as is the train station. The train station is a place to which the public have access and is owned by Network Rail. You do need to be mindful of the locations you're carrying out your parkour. Whilst I appreciate this is difficult to find suitable places, I would suggest you do this in the future as well, not just during the lockdown period. The officers you mentioned that simply leave you to it may already be on another task or job. You also go to many places and while there are filming. This would not be seen as carrying out daily exercise as part of the government advice. As I've already said, we are getting many reports of activity we wouldn't normally be made aware of. I see in your video that you mentioned flying a drone, and I have to point out that this is an offence as per below. Please do not fly your drone in the city centre or any other congested residential area. I am aware of a previous incident where an officer had to climb on the roof of Sainsbury's, putting them at risk to collect your lost drone. And then they've given me a list of drone laws. I do appreciate the activity and realise this is something that is now in trend. I wish the best for you for your future and hope that this has answered some of your questions. So I have to say that in this email it seems pretty unfortunate the direct point isn't being addressed, and it seems like the officer has gone to my YouTube channel and tried to find different reasons why we shouldn't be doing what we're doing. So in the top line it says, in reply to your question, my advice remains the same with regards to stay at home, protect the NHS and save lives. This one line, it doesn't say this is the law, just says that in my advice, and it seems like because it's not the law that they're going after a whole load of other reasons why we shouldn't be doing what we're doing. It does bug me that they're still saying protect the NHS and save lives, stay at home, because as we've reiterated through the emails, the point is that this is our form of exercise, just like everyone else is going out and getting their form of exercise. I've clearly pointed out reasons as to why this is actually more safe to the NHS. We're staying further away from people. We're covering less ground in terms of where we're going. So if anything, we're saving more lives than the people who are just running through town. I don't understand where this pigeonholing is coming from and why they're saying that, you know, we're putting more people at risk and we're not like protecting the NHS and saving lives. It doesn't seem logical to me, and I haven't heard any sort of response in these emails about why what we're doing is more dangerous than anything else. I can appreciate to the outside eye that it looks a little bit like we're at more risk because of the nature of what we're doing, but as I've explained, it's very easy for us to take our training down to the level where we know exactly what we're doing and we will not get injured. You know, a few spins on a wall isn't going to take us to A&E, you know, but a runner stepping off a curb could quite easily twist and break an ankle or something like that, you know. The next paragraph says, I have viewed your YouTube and in relation to the interaction with your officer and have to agree with him. The location where he spoke to you was in fact private property, as is the train station. The reason he moved us from the spot had nothing to do with it being private property. It was because of the coronavirus. He was saying that we were being silly, jumping over bits of wood, being silly and endangering the NHS, which I don't believe was the case. And he wasn't moving us on for the fact that it was private property. The issue with private property is, for example, you know, the train station is a place where the public have access and is owned by Network Rail. If Network Rail were to come up to me and say, please don't jump on our walls, then we would immediately move on. That's not a problem. We do that all the time. We often fail to see why there is a difference between walking through a place and moving through it creatively, using it in a different way, which is what we do when we do parkour. We're not there damaging the property. We're not there having any problem with the property. We are just moving in our own way through the property. And if it's a public right of way anyway, what difference does that make? But it does seem that the minds are kind of narrow in terms of like, you are allowed to walk, but you're not allowed to run. You're not allowed to jump. You're not allowed to move in a different way than we're used to. Which is a big problem, obviously. You also go to many places, and while they're filming, this would not be seen as carrying out your daily exercise as part of the government advice. I understand that. I understand that it's that filming isn't part of the guidelines of the advice. But if I'm putting my camera down for 30 seconds whilst I'm doing the exercise and talking to it during the breaks that I am going to be taking anyway, because exercise does require you to take a breather every now and again, then there's absolutely no difference in time that I would be out. It's not making any difference to the activity whatsoever. Just seems like a bit of an arbitrary point. We are making these videos to entertain people while they're at home. Plenty of people, I've had 40 to 50 comments on each of my videos recently saying to me that they're really enjoying these videos during lockdown. They're helping entertain them, they're helping keeping them sane, you know what I mean? Like, we're encouraging a great form of exercise, and we're encouraging and we're giving out entertainment because we love to do this, and it's making absolutely no difference to my exercise whether I take a camera out or not. So it's a bit of a moot point, and it seems like it's brought up just as another reason for us to not be doing what we're doing. And then they go into a whole thing about talking about us flying the drone in a legal place, and you know, fair enough. If I didn't understand the drone laws properly and I've been flying in the wrong place, thank you for bringing that up. But it's not really part of the point that we're making here. The point being, of course, that if we were to be doing this in a public place, would we be allowed to carry out our form of exercise? Is it against the law for us to be doing parkour? And the answer, of course, is no. It's not illegal for us to be doing parkour. But they've sort of used this email as a way to, from my point of view, it feels like they've used this email as a way to sort of scare us into thinking that what we're doing is wrong, whatever's going on, and bringing up a lot of points of why what we're doing is wrong, but not really addressing what we're really talking about, which is, if we were to be doing parkour in a public place, would it be illegal, like I've said. Now, with this email, I'm finding it difficult to reply to. What I would like to say is, okay, thank you very much for pointing out the things with the drone and the public space issue. but you know, can you tell me that is it against the law for me to go out and do parkour during this pandemic? The problem is I'm not here trying to start a fight with police. Maybe a little bit of education about what we like to do would be nice, and that's something that I'd like to attempt to do. But I'm not trying to start this sort of war with the police whereby they start, you know, looking at my videos every Tuesday, looking to see if I've done something illegal. I'm not sure if they would, but you know, I understand that this pandemic's not going to last forever, and I don't want to be on their radar 24/7, worrying about every little thing I do when I put videos up, just in case they're going to email me saying like this was illegal or whatever's going on. The very nature of parkour, unfortunately, is that sometimes we'll be on property that isn't ours, public right of way, for example. And you know, it's a bit of a grey area in terms of the law. So if they gain a disliking to me or our channel, then that's obviously not going to be beneficial to all concerned in the future. It's more work for them and more annoyance for us, and it's just not the goal. As everyone knows, if you've watched my videos consistently, I'm always extremely courteous, not only to the police but about the police. Always talking about what a good job they're doing and how nice they are when they approach us. Credit where credit's due. There are very nice policemen out there, and the job that they do is completely necessary. Unfortunately, there's a bit of miscommunication and ill education on the sport that we do. So unfortunately, the problem with this email is that I now feel like I can't respond in any kind of way that makes my point, because they're just going to keep going after things that aren't actually the point that I'm bringing up. And like I said, I really don't want to cause this big problem between me and the police. It's just a real shame to me that they seem to have geared their entire response as to stopping me from doing what I'm doing, rather than saying like, here's a man who's trying to do good by his community, trying to, you know, exercise, full body exercise in this amazing way, trying to make entertaining videos for people at home while they're all stuck at home doing, you know, lockdown. And there's no attitude of just like, okay, what are some legal options we can come up with here so that this guy can continue doing the thing that he loves and that helps the community. You know, we have a big community here in Salisbury. We coach a huge number of kids, bring them up to be able to use their bodies fully and to break through their fears. You know, I've had kids come up to me and tell me that I've actually changed their life, like through this sport, for the better. Obviously, I'm a good member of society. I am respectful to the police. I own my own business. I contribute in the best way that I can, and yet there is still this attitude towards me that I think probably comes from a misunderstanding of parkour, but it's the attitude that, yeah, we need to stop what he's doing. When I'm constantly seeing people walk in the street with alcohol in their hands and drugs and all this kind of stuff, you know, problem people who are causing problems for other people, and very little attention seems to be being paid to them. It's incredibly frustrating because I'm doing nothing but trying to do good by my world. And the entire of this conversation has been geared toward stopping me from doing that. And I would just like to implore the police to think about that. You know, the way we were spoke to in that previous video, it felt terrible. You know, it was horrible. It felt like we were being treated like children. I'm a grown man. You know, you wouldn't speak to a 40-year-old man with a suit on like that, so you don't speak to me like that. As soon as the guy knew the cameras were rolling, everybody has pointed out, changed his attitude immediately. Turned the car engine on so he couldn't be heard properly. Why is this the attitude? I would absolutely love to see the police supporting our community, helping parkour grow as a sport that is so clearly good for the people who get involved with it. I've been doing this sport for 10 years, and it's the reason that I can overcome the obstacles that I do overcome in life. It's the reason I'm 25 and travel the world with my own business, because I've learned to overcome the obstacles in life physically and mentally through this sport. It's the reason I am who I am. And I've seen it do so much good for so many people. And it's extremely upsetting to me that people aren't behind this. Wiltshire Council itself has hired us to do workshops and performances. Yet when we're here trying to do the training that allows for that, we're being treated like little kids jumping over silly things. We're being told that we're being silly, endangering people. People are trying to look out for our safety, like we don't know how to keep ourselves safe. Thank you very much for listening. It's not my intention to cause a fight or an argument. Just would like some awareness about the thing that I'm so passionate about. We'll get on with the indoor video now, so enjoy. All right, so we're going to start with Kieran, because you've obviously just seen me natter on for ages. So Kieran's going to be doing the first mission. We're going from my room all the way through, down the stairs, over the balcony, through the alleyway downstairs, and then back up the front of the house, through my window. All ground zero, not allowed to touch the floor. The floor is lava. All right, so let's see how we fare. How you feeling, man?
Good, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I want to thank my family. Cool. My whole life led to this moment.
Nice.
Literally.
Kieran's going to go first, and then Chelsea's going to have a turn, and then I'm going to have a turn.
So,
all right, man.
So I'd be like a cat and just kick everything off of the table on the way.
Try not to break any of my shit. Go. Probably too dark. It's good for me with all their skirting boards.
Yeah. Skirting board. Saves lives.
Oh, man down. Chelsea's turn. That is not a safe swing. Yeah, Kieran, if you try staying out in front and I'll stay behind. Yeah, nicely done, mate. Oh, nice move. else is officially ahead of Kieran.
Nice little hacker.
Yeah. Come on, Charles. Try Pharaohing. There you go, you move him. You're closest to him, as you always say.
Oh no, you got to open the door too.
Oh, is that gone?
No, that's fine. You just tap something off the floor that's not falling to the floor. What are you doing? Oh man.
We totally would have just walked around.
The door frame, yeah. Dear me. Huh? No, you can't use the stairs.
So much shit in the way.
You're a savage, mate. You're a savage. I love it, mate. Yeah. Storming it, mate. She's storming it. What are you doing? If it is now, we have to replace it. That was fucking jokes. It's alright, there's no bins in the way now.
Please don't break anything in there.
But there's no way, mate.
Yeah.
Come on, Charles.
Go on. No.
No, that's plastic.
No. Anything under £10 is fine.
Ooh. Nicely played. Yeah, 15 shots beat me. Don't go below 50.
Below 50?
Yeah. I know it's dark in here. It's alright, I got it there.
Oh, what's the ISO?
Why is this doing that?
We haven't, well, like I say, I haven't figured it out yet.
Oh no, I don't.
find a comfortable position and then work it out. Bloody cameramen on this TV show. Always in the way, huh?
Yep. You gotta get around that way.
I think that'll be the easier way, yeah. Absolutely killing it, Charles, by the way.
Oh shit, it's just gonna work. I don't know what to do now.
Oh, after doing all that, you gotta go back. Fair play, look at this grip strength, man. Full crimp. Full crimp. Oh! Just, that was an amazing attempt. Give me some, man. That was such a good attempt. How, was it really hard?
My foot just kept cramping up from it being on the side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's just...
And you made a total mess of our house. Love it. So we didn't realise that the bit we were planning to climb out and onto around the front is really flimsy and loose. So what we've decided we'll do is go all the way down to the door, tag the door, that's a checkpoint, all the way back up, through the living room, out of the living room, up onto the next window and through my window. So it's a really mega long endurance challenge.
We've added a new challenge because we have to go downstairs, which means our hands are going to get filthy. So when we come back upstairs in the house, put our hands on the wall, it's going to get covered in dirt. So we've added a challenge to wash our hands in between. So we have to go in the kitchen and wash our hands and then go into the living room. Yeah, into the living room, up the window. I'm not doing that bit. And then challenge done.
Breaking my own room.
Oh, you did that with me. Oh, it's 'cause it's so much.
That does start to come from, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, I got this the right way around.
Yeah, I think you want to be. Oh, I don't know.
Checkpoint.
New territory now.
Luckily, this is the one doorway that has a grip. Yes. Thanks.
Go on, you're nearly there. Over halfway now.
I don't know if I can do the lasso.
Just like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really breathe.
Oh.
He's off. He's gone.
Yes. Fucking yes. Oh. Oh, dribble essential. Made it.
First one to complete it.
Completed, mate. All the way down, back up, wash hands. All right. That's hard, man. The hardest part is just that your feet start cramping up from all the side bits, like you said right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh. You ready?
Yep. Thank you.
There you unhook the chin-up bar. Nice. Oh crap, I'm bleeding.
They call me the chin-up champion.
They call you Lego chin.
I think they call me stuck. The chins of people. You look like you need a chin, sir.
Kieran's facing the other way.
What?
Nice.
Oh.
That's got to be sturdy for later on, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to go over and help you, but
Oh, mate.
oh no, that does not look like that is on properly.
Wearing out that forearm strength. Hey dude, we're playing The Floor is Lava.
Oh, I like the shirt.
Thanks man, I made it myself.
What did you do to say the lava?
We're playing The Floor is Lava, so you have to we're going all the way from my room down to the bottom door without touching the floor, and then back up and through the living room and up outside and through our room.
Go wash our hands in between as well.
Yeah, we're filming it for an episode.
COVID-19.
Now I catch you.
And he's got to make it to the end of the hallway as well without...
And come back.
Yeah, and come back. It's our neighbour, Daniela. Wonderful woman. Man, it's 4 minutes 25 just to get down it. Nice. I wish we had the Ninja Warrior announcers here. They'd be like, and the endurance it takes to get along that hallway. Absolutely incredible. Link in the description for a free home workout. Nice. Awesome. B-roll.
Oof. New Parkour Journeys, how to wash your hands tutorial coming out of 2052.
That was the mistake I made. Yeah. Excuse me. Thanks, Joss.
Yeah.
Ooh, better do it before the battery runs out, mate. Like, we're being silly, having fun.
If I can.
Okay, just capture the rest on this one.
Oh, me.
Nice, mate. Oh, there's a fork out there. Nice job, my man. Bang. There you go. Take that as Parkour Journeys complete, huh? Amazing. Sweet as a nut. Completed it, mate. Completed it. Oh. Look at that. Go.
Not Ramsey.
Fuck.
Got it. Nice. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You can do. You're absolutely smashing it, man.
That is a powerful spoken word. I wish you'd learned to do something like that. Try to remember the code, if you will.
What's your dad like?
He hates humans. He keeps me in a bubble.
Huh?
be like an hour. Wash our hands. Yeah, nice man, doing so well. Keep it up. You have to hold the top. Oh, no!
It slipped on that.
Oh, man. Well, that was a top-notch effort.
Well done.
I'm proud that I got around that corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good girl. Yeah, so nice.
Oh, this thing is well sticky to hold on to. Everyone's gob has been all over it.
Alright guys, well, I think we'll call that a day. That was a brilliant climbing challenge that we got in the house. And we completed it, thank God. Chelsea is going to be training very hard to complete it again. I can
Yeah,
imagine
right.
she'll be trying this all the time
Yo.
now.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, no, obviously did really, really well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and we love you all. Thank you so much for commenting, subscribing, everything, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
I'll go with it.
Oh, that was so tight.